Hi y'all. Hey, planting wheat in a modified row crop. Okay. Completed all the objectives that was planned for this weekend, and we planted a lot of corn, watermelon, melon, planted everything. And let me just give you a quick update. It's a lot of hours in here. There's probably, I don't know, two 11-hour days. But anyways, got all these rows cut, and probably plant watermelon down there, or I might plant some more wheat down there in that area right there by the fence. And maybe this row right here, put some watermelon or cantaloupe seeds in there. How's it going, baby? So I pretty much did all the the landscape, the rows, and my wife did a lot of planting. So, and these are the onions, and she planted. I bought some popcorn. I think it cost me like $3 or $4. So we're gonna see if we can get some popcorn instead of regular corn. We planted a lot of corn up. But these are the onions from last year where the cows ate everything. And they're providing, there's onion bulbs down there, not as big, but there are bulbs down there. Of course, got some right there too. And I got that tiller running. So here's all the popcorn. It's like a black corn cob. And of course, there's 2 peach trees right there. And 2 pomegranates, one on either side of that water tank up there. Easy to maintain. But this right here is going to be this right here is a watermelon patch. Got watermelon in there. And the way you would do watermelon is you just want a flat area like that, because they spread out. And of course, this whole thing was ag limed, everything. See that? And but anyways, got planted the Asian bean right here. My wife did. My wife did most all of the planting. The beets didn't come up right here, so I don't know. But those are all the Asian beans right here. Got about 30 of them, and some pomegranates. Let me show you the pomegranates. Pomegranates right there. See right there. Pond water. There's another pomegranate right there. Easy to water. And so my wife planted corn up here in all these rows, except well, I think this main row right here, because I got about those last those fall potatoes. They haven't sprouted yet. They haven't put out chits, so that row is going to be for the potatoes if they ever sprout. Last year's potatoes, trying to get continuity. The whole idea is to try to get continuity to where you don't have to go buy all your seeds and your sweet potato, your potatoes and all that. The money in gardening for the commercially is in providing seeds and little bitty plants. Just look what you pay for a plant when you go to one of these box chain stores. About $4 or $5 now for one plant. So this is the potatoes. But anyways, this is the and those are those bought onions, and those are last year's onions right here that we just took from there and replanted them. But so this is the modified row crop right here, where all the wheat's going to go in. And it's all tilled up, and every year you want to have one of your rows where you don't do nothing with it. But I'm going to go ahead and plant wheat, because you're supposed to rest your soil, right? But anyway, let me show you where I got the wheat from. I got it from whatever that Papalosa company is. So I tilled it all in here, and this is limed up, and some of those onions are putting out seeds. But so I started putting the wheat right here. You can see the seeds right there. See that? Okay. I'm just getting a cup. This is my third cup right here. So one cupful does about 6 feet. See that? If you look real close, I got all the seeds in there, and then I'm gonna, you know, mix it all up with the rake right here. It's a very valuable tool right there, a rake. But anyways, those are the seeds right there that I'm planting. It says they're sproutable, so we'll see. So I've got to get it in there and get everything done. But that's the garden. Those potatoes look pretty cool. About 110 of them came up, and there's about 210 that are planted in 1, 2, 3 rows. All right. So it was a busy weekend, and I need to do a video where I catch some fish, because eventually I want to take a fish and put it in that water, that blue water tank, maybe a catfish. But I got to set up a system to where the water will never get below like a quarter. That way, if something happens, leave the garden hose on or something, the fish won't, you know, die. Right? Keep the catfish alive, and maybe use some of that, you know, catfish manure water to water this stuff.